Wow, I cannot believe the response this post has gotten. I can safely say the bomb has dropped. Around 8 o'clock or so my phone started going nuts. Calls from her with voicemails after each call. I knew right away what was going on. So I immediately called my sister to tell her that it was happening. She told me to stay strong and if I wanted her to she would come to my place and sit with me. So she's doing that. Then I had a very difficult phone conversation with my ex's mother. Jesus, I can't believe I have an ex now. Difficult because this woman has done nothing to deserve the pain I could hear in her voice. Her whole family has been nothing but accepting of me since day one. I calmly as I could explained the situation to her mother and told her that I can't find it in myself to forgive this and that I'm going to be asking her to move out. Although she was very upset, her mother seemed to understand why I feel this way. She offered as well to come to my place and help my ex get her things. I think this is a pretty good idea. Then I texted a few of my closest friends about this situation. I have been getting bombed with texts from them since but have said as soon as I can I will talk to them, but right now I'm completely overwhelmed. I listened to one voicemail from my ex and it was what I expected. Crying and asking me to call her because we really need to talk. I called her back and she didn't answer. So I started to text her when she called me. Immediately she's telling me how sorry she is. Why did I call her mom? Why did I involve other people? So I lost it and asked how she thinks I feel having to go get tested for STDs because my fiancé cheated on me. Do you know how embarrassing that is? So at least she didn't deny what she did. I told her she needs to come this afternoon and get her stuff out of my place. And that we are finished. She said we'll talk more later, but I cut her off and said there's not a whole lot to talk about, is there? I also asked her how her and this guy could talk shit about me and his wife. Like they made fun of her for gaining weight after having 3 kids. This poor woman didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve this. I also said something to her about not trying to say she felt pressured because the guy is her boss. Her texts show clearly that she was a more than willing participant in all this. I guess she's got to meet with HR at work today and the whole place is gossiping about the two of them. I can't feel sorry for either of them at this point. I'm already emotionally drained and it's not even 10 a.m. where I'm at. So once she's done with her HR meeting I guess she's going to come here and get her stuff. I'm hoping it goes without much drama. My sister should be here and I hope her mom comes with her. My landlord also says she'll be around and she's also going to have my locks changed hopefully either this afternoon or tomorrow. I know this is like a long babbling post but I was trying to remember a lot of things I said and my mind is raving right now. Update. I posted a more detailed update in the comments but here are a few points. Sorry I'm really getting bombed with phone calls and texts right now from family and friends. Her parents are aware. I spoke with her mother. I'm assuming the wife did contact HR because my ex told me she need to meet with them today when we spoke on the phone. Both my sister and her mother said they'd come to my place today whenever my ex gets home. I'm definitely asking for my ring back. Thank you for all the kind and supportive messages I've received. Even the girl who sent me pictures of herself in lingerie. Very nice gesture, but that's the last thing on my mind right now. If I haven't answered it's because I'm dealing with a lot right now. Tomorrow I'm breaking off my engagement. Update 2. She's gone. Came with her mom and best friend and got some of her stuff. Asked if we could speak alone and I said that wasn't a good idea. For those of you who were wondering I did get the ring back so there's that at least. Longer update is in the comments. For everyone having trouble finding my last update buried in the comments here it is. Another update. Well, she's gone. She did show up with her mom and her best friend in tow. My sister was there. No screaming, no yelling. She asked if I could just speak to her alone and I told her that wouldn't be a good idea. I said everything she needed to say she said in her text messages with her boyfriend. Of course the tears started and her mom said that they'd make this as quick as possible. So her and her friend went and got some of her stuff. Enough for a day or two. While she was gone her mom apologized to me and said she didn't raise her daughter this way. And she asked if the guy is really married so I said yeah, head married. Her mom seems pretty shattered by this whole thing. So as they got ready to leave I asked what about my ring since it doesn't seem to mean all that much to you. Her friend opened her mouth like she was going to say something and I shot her a look and she immediately shut her mouth. I wouldn't take any bet in Vegas that her friend didn't know what she did this whole time. She covered her hand like she wasn't going to give me the ring and her mom said give him the goddamn ring. So she handed her mom the ring and her mom gave it to me and again told me how sorry she is. I just dropped it on my coffee table. I don't even want to look at it. I guess she's going to come back for the rest of her stuff tomorrow with her dad. My sister said she's like to pull the little hair out of her head. Her words, not mine. But right now I'm so beaten down by all this I just want to lay down and sleep. One quick update and I'm off to bed. So my best friend and his wife came by this evening. She insisted she needed to make me dinner and they had to bring it to me. She made me chicken parmesan. Very tasty. So we sat around and ate and I let them read the text messages and emails I had. What harm can it do at this point? My friend's wife was crying because it upset her so much. As for me I'm so emotionally drained right now I don't think I feel anything. I also very briefly talked to my ex-fiancé's brother. Oh boy. He was like man, what the fuck? I'm so sorry, bro. Like he needs to apologize to me for what she did. I just said I hope their family understands that I have no ill feelings towards them and it's all about her. He said the scene at his parents' house was pretty brutal this evening and he took off. So now took an edible and I'm going to doze off. Thanks to all who have been keeping up on the situation.